Hi folks, it's Donna Kurczynski with another Facebook Live. It's a Tuesday and it's a beautiful Tuesday. Oh, the birds are singing, the flowers are blooming, the trees are flowing in the breeze. Oh, it's so wonderful out here. I'm enjoying it. It's on my tiny, tiny back deck. And I want to talk about forgiveness today. It's one of the episodes in my Wired to Heal. How many of you ever heard the expression, oh, forgive and forget? Sometimes we need to forgive somebody and you say, oh, just forgive and forget. Well, I learned in the research for Wired to Heal that that's not simple. That is not simple. There are many, many aspects to it. There are many levels. Oh, it is tough. I've had people share with me their stories. I had one lady share with me, I was on a Zoom call and I was giving a little talk about forgiveness, and she said, this person has hurt me so much, there is no way that I will ever forgive this person. I am so hurt, I am so angry, I just want to wish him badly. I wish he would get run over by a truck or something like that. Sometimes we feel that way. Well, what I want to do in Wired to Heal is explain to you why that is not a good idea. That is not a good idea to wish somebody harm if they have hurt you, because it can only hurt you. It can actually make you sick. And I want you to use this as an example. Say, for example, if you were abused as a child, say if you were always being yelled at, you were always being put down, sometimes you were even hit, and worse than that. I'm not going to get into all the details. So how does that leave you? I have encountered people way into their adulthoods, and they are still hurting. Oh, hurting so badly, and there's something in there that just would not go away. They feel lonely. They feel unloved. They feel guilty. They feel like they can't move on. They don't have confidence. They don't feel that they are worthy. There are so many things that can happen when you have been, say, abused, but you do not forgive. So we go through, in Wired to Heal, we are gentle with you. Now, many, many people who have been through, say, for example, abusive situations, or been in situations where they need to forgive, they have already been receiving medical attention, maybe seeing a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or various types of counselors or spiritual counselors. They have been there. And now what Wired to Heal, in this episode, what it would do is complement what the person is already doing. So what we do, remember our philosophy, is we talk to your brain and we talk to your cells, basically. And we talk, and whatever we say, we feel, and we say, we feel, we can tell ourselves to get better. We can begin to do our own healing. I have a friend, her name is Annie. She just turned 90, and she is a philosopher. She's my guide. And she says, Donna, it is a process. It is a process. And you work through it. It's not instant. So what you do, I encourage you to share some of these ideas with me. Maybe your thoughts. You think, well, maybe I can heal myself. Or maybe, oh, no way. So I had one lady watch the video on forgiveness, and she thought a lot about it. And then she wrote back to me and she explained some of the awful things that had happened to her. And they were awful. They were awful. However, she said this. She wrote me, and I encourage you to write to me as well. And she said, all these and more experiences have corrupted my relationships with men and hatred for them. And she says, I wish I could cut them all loose, meaning her feelings of those kinds of relationships and her hatred. She didn't want that. And she said, I will give it a try by your methods. And she says, thanks for giving me the tools and format for doing that. And there are experts who study and who work with, and these are professors and learned people who work with people who need to forgive. Dr. Fred Luskin worked with people from Ireland. I remember there was one woman, he said that her son had been killed in Northern Ireland. Now that is horrible. That is horrible. And he worked with them. He worked with them on forgiveness, and he wrote about forgiveness. And one of the things that Dr. Luskin says is that by not forgiving, you are keeping yourself in prison. You are imprisoning yourself. Now, what we are trying to do in Wired to Heal is helping you to do this. Pry apart the prison bars. Pry apart the prison bars and release you from all the awful things that you have been suffering. So you can sign up for Wired to Heal right here on this page. And I encourage you to do that. And you can still take advantage of our special price. So, and the other thing is there are other Facebook Live episodes that you can watch just below this as well. So, but get back to me. I want to hear from you. Okay? And I will see you next week.